What took events? I am back with another video, episode 5 of Kamen Gotchard. Now, before I go on, I want to mention something. Earlier today, I did a review on the Students in the Kyoryuger movie, Kabincho Music, but released in summer 2013. All for celebration of next week's episode of Summer Sentai Kinoja. I'll elaborate more on this when I review it, so if you're interested, go check out my review on that. I did a big, I put a brief mention here, it's an alright movie, but just felt rushed in a lot of places. Oh my god, the kids movie and rushed. I think about it. When those movies eventually come out on theater on home media in Japan, they might be rushed. Yeah, once I do Kinoja review, I'm gonna just end the night off just by watching just watch a Sentai season tonight. Because I think about watching Russia Sentai Tokyo starting tomorrow. Because they had a crossover with Kyoryuger as well. So it's best to review that. It's kind of best to review that. Since, it's Kyoryuger month! Even after the next week's episode, I still reviewing do my best to review Kyoryuger content. And that's not that much anyway. Because, there's not that much Kyoryuger content when you think about it. Like, they have 3 movies. Along the series, they have 3 movies. And a completely spin-off series, which doesn't really need to be talked about because it's a Korean sequel. But I may think about watching a 12-episode series. Sure, but I like watching this stuff in Japanese. So I'm just going to look for the Japanese dub. That'll be easier. Hey, we also get the returns of Lucky and Candelera. Because those two are making their comeback. After they've been 100 Years Later movie. I'm wondering what a Kinoja 10 Years Later movie will look like in a couple years. I think about it. I guess to see what a Kinoja 10 Years movie after the movie will look like. Like, be interested to see the entire of Terror differently. And I can't wait to see what the next season has in store. I kind of hope it's a Team of 3. Because I really want to watch a Team of 3 Sentai. We haven't had that quite a little while, actually. Seriously, we actually haven't had that in quite a while. Now think about it. The last time we had it was Tokyo Sentai Go Busters back in 2012. It's kind of weird, isn't it? We haven't had 3 Teen Sentais in quite a long time. Not since 2012. Now I'm thinking about all the Sentai seasons that came after. Well, technically, Lupin Ranger and Battle Ranger also had a 3 team, but technically they just had 2 teams in the series, so technically, and that one's an exception to that one, so, Right, Gotchard, sorry. Let's get the review. Right, so the episode, previously on Kamen Gotchard. Jump in. After the preview, Hoto wakes up to help his mother. When she ends up talking about Kudo, she told her that he helped her out a lot. Well, but he wonders that because he felt like she helped him. Sorry. That is quite loud, by the way. That's sort of affects her too, but it doesn't really get into. It's not really much of the focus of the episode, in my opinion. After that whole, after the main villains, so they need to step up the game when it comes to chemis. That means not they can't wait around for chemis to come in contact with human malice, which I think is a good step up because it'd be too convenient if that keeps happening. True, there's a lot of human malice, but it's just be a little too convenient in show standards because it'll be forced to happen because it's a month of the week series. But having the villains be the ones actually using chemis to actually view through human malice is actually clever. And it works with traditional villains. Like, we don't have villains turn into. We haven't had humans being the bad guys since Double. Double! I don't know, Gotchard's theme song isn't really that memorable. Unlike Geeks' Trust Last. Trust the Last! Come on. I think that was more memorable. It really worked well for the tone of the series. So yeah, Gotchard's definitely is struggling a bit for a lot of fans because compared to the epic start Geeks had last year. And yeah, it's a big thing. It was a big shoe to fill. So Geeks was a good season. It was it's creative with good characters. I'm looking forward to seeing them team up with Hotel next year. Also, I've seen the new Superhero Time. It's alright. Mostly spin shots for the first half. In the second half, it's pretty neat though. In the first part, like Gotchard being bouncing up all the Kino just hitting Gotchard to be bouncing all about on them. It's kind of creative and funny. Curious to see how this will happen end up the next team of Sentai, whoever they're gonna be. I'm looking forward to finding out more about them in 2024. We'll probably get more information around later this year, around December actually, 2 months. Around 2 months from now. So, estimates depends on the time. I say it might have around 4 or 5 months left. Kinojo's around 4 or 5 months left. So, yeah. And Gotchard's got all the way up until late next year. Release for the next season. And after the villains make their plan, we cut to a man. A big bulky man with blonde hair. After bumping some punks. They rightly chastise him, but he beats the living shit out of them. Even though some technique looks strangely familiar for those who are fans of Batman comics. He broke his back. Yeah. It reminds me. Sorry. It reminds. It reminds me of the Nightfall comic. Bane broke the bat. Literally broke his back for a bit. Causing Azrael, the temporary original Azrael, to take over for a bit. But he went cuckoo crazy and got me taken down. So finally broke the bat. It was an epic moment until I alongside the death of Superman. So it's and it's not. It's pretty interesting. I would like to see them tackle a DC tokusatsu. Like make a new tokusatsu based on Marvel properties. But don't do what Spider-Man did. That was a good show on his own way, but make it more Super Sentai or like if you do a team of the Avengers or solo hero, do like a Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. Because that could work. I even have my own ideas for like something like that. I really haven't joined quite a lot on TV yet, so I might think about joining them again, see what bigger, better ideas. Today, actually, I recently drew my two original Yu-Gi-Oh characters. They're ways I could draw right now because I don't have much colors. So if you're interested, go check out my DeviantArt, Time Lord 18. Anyway, anyway, this man's views with human mass over Kemi. Views with Kemi. This man definitely has a lot of mass. I go to school. I cannot step up the numbers. Yes, they Kemi's do a lot of numbers, but yeah, you know, it's a pattern that makes good combos. Neat combos. You can never tell what ones make I get a form change or a weird transformation into something. Makes me unique episodes, but unique ideas that briefly use. But oh, what the hell are they watching down there? I don't know what they're watching. Anyway, so the characters coming by the Gotchard. And two other students show up. You know, giving Koto about the Kemis and he is back. After seeing their Kemi collection, he wants to learn a secret, so they take him and Kudo to a wrestling gym. When they meet the manager, he initially chases them away, but chases them around, but starts realizing they're students. Sees some Kemi with him, but we can elaborate more on what's going on. Bunch of Yakuza thugs show up. Yes, Yakuza. Okay. Well, basically they just want this. They just want someone under the land. That means they just he abuse them, so they're just gonna take it by force. So they're taken down by Kemi, possessing the doll. Yeah. You know that they're tag team partners. Chuckers about still not done, so Oto tries a new combination, henshins, but he turns into a gun. And when Blast, there's a type of calm feeling. But still, okay, that was pretty weird. But then, that muscle guy from earlier shows up. Turns out the manager knows him. Hoto transfers to his Kami. Hoto transfers in Gotchard, but eventually losing the same way Batman did. Except he hasn't got, back to the suit, he didn't get a broken back. The suit must have protected him from a lot of damage. Well, I want to go back to Gisasek, how to appeared in the final episode. And Ace just appeared behind him while Hoto was just running after Hopper. It was so cute, by the way. I just love Hopper. I can't help but say that. Come on. Hopper! It's so adorable. I can't help but keep talking about that. So yeah, basically Ace just passing on the torch to the next rider. Well, even Hoto realizing. So they're supposed to take place in the same universe, but that kind of is the problem. They're all set in Japan. How do they not know about each other? No, some seasons get away with that. Like, Double. It takes place in a fictional town in Japan. Futo, or Sputo. So, you can excuse why no one mentions them. Or they didn't appear. But at least there are continuity problems with other Kamen Rider seasons. And they take place in the same continuity, same timeline and stuff. So, but sometimes Kamen don't make that clear. Neither does Ultraman much. They don't really make it clear which content they're in the same timeline or continuities and stuff. It's just complicated. Very complicated. And how can And Sentai Kamen and everyone come until the crossover movies. It's a little weird, in it. I don't even know the entire series now, but you get my point. Like, I could never run into each other except doing crossovers. You gotta figure that. You gotta remember that. Like, seriously. Like, Japan a good excuse, but not knowing anything about other Sentais. Because they take place on a fictional planet similar to Earth called Terra, which is a word for Earth. I just don't know why not language. Pardon me. I mean, born a wrestler guy can be. I mean, born a wrestler guy can finish off how 12. Kogani shows up. Even taking. So yeah, the man ran away. Spanner just ran him on the Another Academy, but they protect all four of them protect it. Kogani Spanner suddenly stopped being a jerk for quite a while. He was introduced 2 episodes ago. I mean, yes. He's definitely going to be the succeeded jerk for quite a couple episodes till midway through the season next year. Where he has a character revolution and starts and gains the powers of a Kamen Rider. Or they could be introducing. They might introduce another rider later down the line, like they did with Teru Yu from Kamen Rider Double. I mean, come on, when you think about it, Levi's introduces riders, too many riders in a short time, in a short amount of time. Like in just in just 4 riders in 12 episodes. That's the problem. Jason, let's give them multiple riders, but only focus on a small cast of characters. Just focus on 4 main characters and their stories. No. The actor who played Nosan was also in Geats as well. Has the same haircut and stuff, haircut and beard, which makes sense because again he was in Geats last year and returned earlier this year. So of course he's gonna keep the same hairdo. It wasn't that long ago since they last saw him. But with Daigo's actor, you can never react. I would have recognized him if he weren't wearing his iconic outfit. Why isn't Uchi in the trailer? I'm thinking about Jeremy's in the preview. Yeah, I made a mistake earlier thinking Jeremy wasn't in there because, yeah, he is, but no Uchi. Why? Uchi's a member of the team and he's still around. Unless something that happened in the crossover with Tokyuja that said he was not around. I don't know. I really don't know. I want to watch him first, just to get more information about him. That's why I want to watch Tokyuja versus Kyoja. But Daigo and Gil definitely get along straight away as best friends. Because they're basically the same. Anyway. My own excuses to leave the Earth might be revealed in the next episodes, and anyway. No man reveals that he, that man is a former pro wrestler. And he was an unluckable douche. Like insane. Even when he set off, he cannot be stopped. He even got the audience. He was arrested. Also, must have been released on parole then. Which I highly doubt because I was still as well in Tennessee, but and his connection with him is that he came to the studio and crippled the biggest wrestler into retirement. That's just horrible. Guy's bad. So he's helping him to learn Kamen symbols, but yeah. But the man's too old for it, but like they carry bonds with him, turn him into like a young god, making like a toy. They can actually make toys lifelike for some reason now. So for these Hotoro trains, so ready. As the rest of the guy shows up, Aldo's now ready with a new power up. With a tag team partner, he wins, rescuing the Kemi. Well, the wrestler is arrested for his crimes. Yeah. And sad, but the old man's memory is gonna have to be erased too. He understands that, but he was able to get back on his feet. And he had an emotional moment with Kemi too. They were like on. It's emotional for those two. And I really like that. Like it was great development. Sure, even though his memories may be gone, still knows for a good person. So Kamen has never done Spy Fiend. Ghostbusters did some Spy Fiend stuff, but Kamen has never done that. Imagine the Henshin just being, being digital green bars, and you know, Henshin. So, so yeah, that's basically where the episode ends. I guess. By the way, the main villain trio actually mentioned a boss, so they're working under someone. I thought they were just the only villains, but they're working under someone. It's interesting. Wasn't really expecting that, but it's weird. It's unique. So next episode we'll focus on Hoto and Total. I keep saying Gira for some reason. Hoto and Kurogane will end up possibly have to team up. Something that happens next episode, of course, Hoto hates Kurogane even more. I mean, we're supposed to hate him for now too until he has a until his character development starts. So yeah, that was episode 5 of Gotchard. Not much detail, but if you guys watching and enjoy my content, please sponsor up and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, notification bell, be able to do because of future. And be sure, if you're interested, check out my video on the picture music of Studios of the Karuja. And thank you, I'll see you guys later for Osama Sendai Kinoja episode 31. Sayonara.